Good morning, everyone. Today I have a couple of things that I'm going to show you. The first is the green onions that I started from store-bought produce are ready to be put in the pot, and so I'm going to show you how well they have grown just being in water and how easy it is to pot them. And the second thing is, last week I used the Ibotta app, which I love to use for rebating, and they had several of these back to roots products that were $10 off. Now this one happened to be $12.94 before the $10 off rebate, so I got it for $2.94. It's debatable whether it is really worth $2.94, but I have not opened this yet, and I figured we could do it together, so let's get started. All right, so I already have a pot ready for the onions to go in. As you can see, they have really taken off. The fantastic roots that have started. So let's get them planted. I'm just going to make a hole big enough for the roots to be pressed down in with it, and just push the dirt in around it. That's not quite deep enough. If you can see, all I'm doing is taking the end of a pen and making a hole, kind of twirling it as I go so that the onion will fit. Because as you can see, the pen and the onion are different sizes. So if you twirl the pen as you go, it makes a nice hole and the onion just slides right in. And that's all we have to do. And we'll just take that water and dump that in there to start them out. Okay, so what I have is Back to Roots brand Organic Microgreens Grow Kit. I picked the rainbow mix. It says 100% guaranteed to grow, ready to harvest in just 7 days. It is the value pack with twice the growing space. So it contains 2 grow trays, 2 seed packets, and 2 soil discs. All right. Expand the soil and plant your seeds. Plant the organic soil disc in the grow tray and add 1/3 cup of water on top. Allow 30 seconds for the soil to expand, then spread it out in an even layer along the bottom of the tray. So we have 2 trays, 2 discs, 1 in each tray. Okay, and 1/3 cup of water for each one. So I place the soil disc in the grow tray, and I am pouring 1/3 cup of water on top. So there's the first, and here is the second. And they are expanding. Wow. It says allow 30 seconds for the soil to expand and then spread it out in an even layer along the bottom of the tray. I'm going to move this in and see if you can see the water. Do you see it sucking that water up? See the movement of that? That has grown a lot. That one's a little bit harder to see. Yeah, look at that. It's dry. Well, let's see if we can see any. actually hear it. And that one is starting to crumble. All right, I'm going to say that it is safe to spread them out. If part of the soil remains dry, add more water in 1 tablespoon increments until it's fully expanded. Well, I do not believe we had a problem with that. They feel moist all the way through. Okay, I'm going to wash my hand off. All right. Open the seed packets and sprinkle all seeds evenly across the soil. Add an additional 3 tablespoons of water over your seeds to help with germination. So we have a seed packet for each tray, and it feels like a lot of seeds in there. A flavorful and colorful combination of red cabbage, sango radish, and purple kohlrabi. They are all organic. Wow, that is a lot of seeds. For someone who maybe doesn't know much about gardening or doesn't have any other resources available, this might be a good deal, because I'm all for growing food in whatever circumstance you have. And for someone who is in an apartment or small house with no yard, to be able to use, this is a great little kit, I believe. And you know me, I am all for growing your own food if you can do it. An additional 3 tablespoons of water over each of them. Right. That's a lot of water. Place the germination lid on top of the grow tray and leave covered for 48 hours. There's no need to add more water during this time. Covering the tray helps keep your seeds moist and gives them the best chance to grow. When you remove your lid, you should see little sprouts popping out of your soil. These are the little covers. It has all the little days marked, and you can, I guess, mark them off or just be aware of where you're at in your process. So, put the little lid on it, and I'm wondering if I can then just stack them. I don't see why not. That may be my first mistake, but I'm going to stack them on top of one another. Okay, so I'm going to actually mark on this lid the date and time, so then we can meet back up and see what they are doing in 48 hours. So it is, my pen will mark, it was 3/4, and it is 11:51. Okay, I made a spot for them in the kitchen. Have them tucked back over here. They're stacked on top of one another, and we will meet back up on Friday at 11:51. Hey everyone, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. We will meet back up on Friday and I will show you the progress on the microgreens and how the rest of the store-bought produce is doing at that time. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Take care.